25 million years ago, when humans came into existence, humans could not live alone. So to survive, to hunt animals, to face challenges, they depended on each other. Back then, our mind evolved in such a way. That's why you might have noticed that if we are alone for a short time for some reason, we start to feel a kind of restlessness, stress and anxiety. In the same way that the stomach feels something when hungry, there is a restlessness in being alone, that I should meet someone, do something, go somewhere, talk to someone. The mind just doesn't want to be alone. Even today, it feels the same, that just as it was essential for us to stay in a group earlier, today it still sees loneliness as a sign of danger. Scientists conducted an amazing experiment, which you may have heard about, in which some people, they were specifically told that touching this particular spot would give an electric shock. You will be surprised to know the result, that within 15 minutes, 67% of men and 25% of women chose to experience the electric shock instead of sitting idle. People can stay alone with themselves for 15 minutes. See, loneliness and solitude are two sides of the same coin, but people only know one side of the coin, loneliness, in which we feel alone. Anxiety, stress. On the other side, very few people know about solitude, and those who do, who have understood it, their life has gone in a completely different direction. So what is this secret that the world's most genius, the most intelligent, and the most successful person, apart from these, such as Nikola Tesla, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Albert Einstein, Steve Jobs, all creative and genius people you will find are introverts. Leonardo da Vinci, whom I consider the most intelligent and genius person in history, mastered so many fields. Look at all these fields, from painter to engineer, surgeon, comedian to philosopher. The secret of this extraordinary intelligence is solitude. The only way to unlock and access the greatest powers you have hidden is this. So in this video, I will tell you 4 secrets of solitude, after which you will also prefer to be alone, and within a few days, you will have such abine na itza pakunae po I live alone in a flat on the beach, but I went to the village for a few days. I thought I would stay for 7 or 8 days and then return, but 25 to 30 days passed without realizing it. That is, if we live with someone, eat and drink and pass time, then time goes by, it doesn't fly. But when we're alone, that same time feels long. We become more aware of our bad habits, strengths, weaknesses, goals, each and everything. Being alone is necessary to know oneself. In fact, it is very, very important. And if you also feel that you know yourself, then 99% of people feel the same. But no one don't know. Everyone is on autopilot mode. No one knows why they are doing whatever they are doing, whatever work they are doing. If you are a school student, then wake up in the morning, go to school, then come back, do homework and study, and in the remaining time, pass the time. And next, ask yourself if you are truly happy in life, or if you're just trying to distract yourself with trivial things to escape reality. Do you know your passion, or are you simply following the pre-made paths by watching others? So, to live intentionally, to live a magical life, here you fully come to know yourself. You won't be confused and lost like in daily life. And so it is said that a crowd turns you into a crowd and solitude into a person. As I mentioned, I live alone, so whenever I'm writing a script, making a video thumbnail or editing a video, I lose track of time. I've been working for 2 hours without realizing it. The focus is so sana then the quality of your work and your study will be at the next level. Your 5 hours of work will be equivalent to another person's 12 hours of work. Because when you are alone, you are away from all those people and things that the entire focus is on just a few things that are important to you. Next, boost creativity. Nikola Tesla, the great scientist, because of whom electricity is in our homes, said, "Be alone, because that's when ideas are made. Be alone, that's when inventions happen." Nikola Tesla did not have a large team like Edison. Almost all the inventions and discoveries he made, he did them alone by himself. Your mind is a gold mine. of gold. You can extract as much gold from it as you want, meaning you can create ideas that can turn your entire life around. It's just a matter of accessing it, just a matter of staying with yourself. In solitude, you give your mind complete freedom to explore new ideas. And that is why great inventions, great ideas have always come from moments of solitude. Whatever information, whatever experiences have been read in our mind, whatever, some people use this information, this knowledge from their minds to create something new, which is original to them. These are 1% of the people, creators, while the remaining 99% follow them, consumers. Followers. After going into solitude, you move from the category of followers to creators, then your own unique personality starts to form. You develop such an understanding about things that people start asking you for advice. Like when you see a speaker and think, how do they speak so well? For example, Sandeep Maheshwari. Ask him any question, any problem, he always has an answer ready. So, this problem-solving skill and creativity will increase significantly in solitude. Lastly, mastery in emotions. You must have seen advertisements for Centerfresh, Royal Enfield, Mountain Dew, Maggi, 5-Star, and many such companies. So why do they attract us? Because when these companies advertise, they never talk about their product, like what ingredients it contains, what the specifications are, how it tastes. Their only purpose is to connect that ad with people's emotions, as they know very well that people get emotionally connected. In today's world, if you have understood people's emotions, then you can do a lot. Money, fame, power, everything can be easily obtained. You just need to understand people's emotions. And to understand people's emotions and connect emotionally, you must first master your own emotions. And to understand your own emotions, you must understand yourself. And to understand yourself, you must stay in isolation with yourself. Read books while being alone. De punkti, busuli kilikiliki dena right, de pumekondo ponto dena sit idly and observe things and people. This way, you will discover things that you will see the world and everything from a different perspective. Then your mind will race like a horse. In this era of social media, no matter how many hollow and meaningless things you do or distract yourself with pleasure, you will not find the peace that solitude offers. I am sharing this from my personal experience. In solitude, your mind will connect you to that superpower, your higher self, which knows everything about you. What is right, what is wrong for you, what should be done, what should not be. Then you will not depend on people and trivial things for happiness. Relationship-wise, career-wise, personal problems, there will not be any aspect of life where you don't see a difference. The sages, the ascetics, all work in solitude. Whatever your studies are, in the beginning there will be restlessness, but after that, this restlessness will turn into tranquility. You will become addicted to solitude. Your life will become interesting from boring, and you will feel something you've never felt before. Life will start to feel enjoyable. If you've stayed in this video up to this point, which very few people managed to reach, then please do leave a comment so I can know how many people actually made it here.